SC2 players doing really well these days, huh? Don't need this. I think I'm not sure, Choster. I still think high gold. Gold 2 maybe. It will be a diamond tournament. Okay. Grubby, don't you think it ruins the competitive integrity of the game to have workers automatically start mining at the game's start? Thank God you play a true hardcore game that rewards skill. Yes, I think so too. I can see this has been a long ongoing discussion and there's been a lot of resistance to it that was sadly ignored. I do believe that putting your workers to work at the start of the game is one of the highest epitomes of skill that there is in games, period. So it's sad that the rest is now easy. Cyril has 7k MMR, you're halfway there. Nice! Is the second half as easy as the first half? It had to be said, thank you. We were all thinking it. We were all thinking it. MMR is exponentially easier. So, I was actually initially planning to community cast the DreamHack tournament that's going on for Warcraft, but it seemed really confusing how to even guarantee getting into any games. I didn't like not knowing whether I'm going to be able to even get in any games, so I decided to change the plan to play Warcraft on NetEase, the Asian server. That didn't work out after like an hour of testing, so that's why we're here now. I'm happy about it. Still curious what's going on at the DreamHack. Is anyone playing yet? I don't see any results in the bracket stage. You can play ladder games during tournament wait time. Wouldn't I lose my cutoff points because it starts in 11 minutes? A quick game before it starts. Just a quick game, okay? Just quickly. Just 10-minute game. I know NetEase works, but it didn't work for me. I had 250 ping with spikes, and I had to reboot my PC, and I tried to boot NetEase like 15 times, and it kept crashing. Let's just do a quick 10-minute game. Quickie, 7 pool or something. If SE2 ends up not working, I'll go back to Diablo 2. You get warnings in-game before your tourney starts? Okay. SE2 Grubby, I'm crying out of happiness. Aw, nice. Kissed underscore. Alright, Salah. You gold player, you. What race was he? Wait, I can check myself. I have no idea what the cheese builders are. Zerk. Rank bigot. Bigot is with 2 G's. GG. That was a poorly timed chrono boost. Yeah, I'm gonna 4-gate. Somehow, some way. I think I should make my second pylon near him, so I can make all gateways on his side of the map. Not sure when to send though. Do 2 probes and assimilator first. Let's see, how is the architecture? I should have saved my second chrono boost for warp gate. So buy it. It's not much of a cheese, is it? I didn't even really need it for my pylon, for my probe.
Not enough energy. You require more not enough energy. You require more Vespine gas.
Kind of an open wall. I don't think you can even call this a wall. It's more of a pool party. More of a door, yeah. There we go.
You have not enough minerals. Not enough energy. You have not enough minerals. Research complete. Your warrior.
What? Okay. Hello.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I am the voice. Me.
You have not enough minerals. Your probes are under attack. Your probes are under attack. You have not enough minerals.
Justice be done. Command.
I am the heart.
My meditation is over.
You have not enough minerals.
I am the voice of the
Orange.
You have not enough minerals.
speak thy bidding.
Whoa, so greedy.
Justice.
3 basing.
Not enough minerals.
We embrace the glory of battle.
You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows.
We stand. We embrace the glory of battle.
You have not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
We stand. Na Adan Atu.
Tournament starting, sorry, I'm in a rush.
Not enough energy. You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows. I am.
You must construct additional pylons.
Let our enemy know our fury.
We stand.
We are.
We embrace the glory.
5-1. Blue shocked face. No. Tournament is starting soon. Confirm your participation within 250 seconds by clicking the ready button below. Don't participate ready. Huh? Huh? Yay, we're Platinum 3. That's funny. You need to click OK below first before you press ready on top. Look at this. Platinum 3. Wow, we just gained 100 MMR. At this rate, after 35 wins, which I easily did on NetEase, I'll be at Cyril's MMR. 7,100. So does he really get minus 102 because I am playing like with a lot of provisional MMR, or is he having likewise big swings? He's also new? Okay. Former GM placed Platinum after 2 to 3 years of absence. Try 5 years. Oh, no, stop. I nearly searched ladder again. Foucault's Pendulum, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome. And Gorilla Jeebus, thank you, dude. Tournaments. Cool. What's this called? 1v1, best of 3,
Greetings, friend.
auto tourney. How long ago since I was last competing in SC2? October 2014. And the last month that I haven't streamed a single minute was May 2014. It's best of 1? Really? 3 rounds, single... Oh, okay. Best of 1. I don't know who is Bash. Incinerator, Dark to 9. We are beginning in 1:30. Who's Bash? Overwatch when? No thanks. SC2 request streams coming soon. Feels good, man. Feels okay, man. I feel like everything I'm playing right now is a request, in the sense that I'm not playing real builds. So we probably don't need to do that yet. Do you think Protoss are a lot like orcs? Not really, no. Orcs have nothing like disruptors, do they? Archons, sentries. Well, sentries are Raider and Snare. Disruptors are maybe War Stomp or Shockwave. Psystorm is Shockwave, Chain Lightning, and War Stomp or something. Zealots and Grunts are a little bit similar, big tier 1. Headhunters and Stalkers? Not really. It's happening, right? Here we go. Match starts in 4 minutes. Ah! I'm against Husky StarCraft! What? Is this 2012? Man, I miss Husky. No, I don't think it's him. He closed his YouTube channel, right? You have to click ready? Okay. Opponent is ready and waiting for you. Oh, we can start early. Cool. Let's go. Hey, Phobos. Alright. Zerg. On Simulacrum. Oh no, he JOHF'd me. He knows pro gamer etiquette.
must construct it.
Greetings, friend.
Oh no, it's low ground against Zerg. Damn, damn, damn.
You have not enough minerals. 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 Game paused.
Color units using player colors. I had the wrong color code. I think it works now. Now he's red. It's green versus red.
Game resumed.
I like for hire. Justice be done.
Your probes are under attack.
We stand as one.
You have not enough minerals.
You require my skill.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
I am the... Let our enemy know our fury.
Research complete. Our pylon is under attack. You require...
I am here in the shadows.
You require more Vespine gas.
I like for hire.
We
You require more. You have... Vespine gas. You require more. Your probes you require more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Greetings, friend.
You require gas. You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows.
Our pylon is under attack. You require more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals.
We face the enemy. Face the enemy.
You must place that in a power field. You must construct additional pylons. Mineral field depleted.
I am here in the shadows.
Mineral field depleted. You must place that in a power field.
We embrace the glory of battle. I return to serve.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy. Our pylon is under attack.
I am here in the
I return to serve.
Upgrade complete. Your probes are under attack. Upgrade complete. You have not enough minerals. Our pylon is under attack.
Let our enemies
Engaging the enemy. Mineral field depleted. Engaging the enemy.
Greetings, friend.
We embrace the glory of twilight for life. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Not enough energy. You have not enough minerals. Twilight for hire. You have not enough minerals. We embrace the glory of life. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Research complete.
We shall un or
Justice be done. We embrace the glory of battle. I return to serve.
I have two Twilight Councils. The only mistake I made this game.
we are
You have not enough minerals.
we
Twilight for hire.
our my we
You know, besides not researching Storm.
We stand as
we are un or
you have not enough minerals.
How many probes? 72.
We embrace.
Can make a few more.
we we
You have not enough minerals.
we are focused.
Na Adan Atum. I heed the call.
Data plot.
Twilight for hire. Base is under attack. Upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
We are humans. We are focused.
Mineral field depleted.
Oops.
Geyser exhausted.
My charge.
We embrace the glory of battle. Justice be done. Mineral field. You must place unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Wait, I have to make a warp prism, right?
We embrace the glory of battle.
These are lurkers?
We embrace the glory of battle. Upgrade complete.
Our minds. We are our we neither.
I return to serve.
Our minds are as one.
Maximum supply. We embrace the glory of battle. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. We embrace the glory of battle. Command me. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Highlight for the glory of battle. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. From the shadow. We are at maximum supply.
What's the Viper doing in my base? Is that some kind of new tactics? Or did he just hilariously misplace? It's AFK? Okay, cool. Viper attack. Yes!
Adon at orange.
My job out. That we are for faith leads. Leads. Our minds we are focused.
3k resources. JJ! Black Beard and the Ninja, thank you for the subs, guys. Have you seen Disruptors? Think you'd like those? Yeah, but I don't remember how to... I mean, I don't know. I can't remember what I don't know. How to fit them in yet. Like, the OG AoE damage, just saying, was High Templar.
Greetings, friend.
Storm in the multiplayer does not heal your zealots, does it? Not like in the campaign. Was there a reason for you getting charged a bit late? Yeah, I was doing special tactics, and I want to see how well it went. With this new rewind button, rewind the game now at the end, so that you can rewatch and learn from your replays. I only had 2 Twilight Councils, so it was hard to get the charge early enough. So I was doing something, not really, but I mean from memory, not like clean build, But the thing I was doing was hyper mineral mining as quickly as I could to sponsor as many gateways as possible, while pretending a kind of 1.5 base 4 gates all in, or 5 gates or 6 gates, but actually hitting later than he would expect with a 7 or 8 gate to force him to make units early so that he wouldn't drone, so that my later attack will be against an economy weakened unit master. And then take a third anyway and just go back and keep the army I have, having forced him to stop drone production, even though I also stopped probe production. So it was basically like jumping in a tub of acid together with him. A lot of damage to both of us, so that we are both in the stone age of economy. I was debating both himself and myself, but I didn't know who I was debating more. But I want to see what effect it had on him. Okay, so production tab. Yes, that's a good button to have. Please do not miss next game. Will it tell me when next round starts? That game was wait, how long was that game? 20 minutes. Actually, timer in top right. Oh yeah. Oh, cool. Wow, that's such a good UI. That's so nice. Oh, I can't wait till they implement all these UI and functionalities to Warcraft Reforged. Okay, so at the moment his unit count is 34 drones and he is producing Zerglings. He has... How many larvae does he have? Does it still list larvae under units? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. So he's 41 drones. He actually seems to be going a bit low on drones despite my not pressuring him yet. Wait, did he have an overlord here the whole game? Oh, cool. He saw everything the whole time. So basically every trick I sold him, he bought it. Hey, what you got? What you selling? I'm buying. You got the stuff? I believe you. Let's go. So at the moment he is at 41 workers. I stopped at 40. And then he still made 5. And he saw me move out soon with a sentry, right? And a probe. Wait, I already did. So he stopped at 46, but now he's re-droning. Okay. 3 minutes left. I think we have to go soon. So now he's pushing his drone count above me again. And then suddenly, boom, here we go again. And now he's mass roaching at 56 drones, which is actually a really comfortable amount to hold a low-tech Protoss. But my food count is looking decent. I feel like that looks good for me. Press I for workers. Oh, okay. So now we're keeping him at 56 drones. 56, 56, 56. And we're at 50, and he's still at 56. And he's still not droning. So we've already caught up in income. But he did take a quick fourth. This is way too interesting. But yeah, like I said, supply count, not food. The supply count, fairly even. I think that's generally good for Protoss. Hey, lol, he lost MMR. Even though we played in a tourney. Okay, your opponent is ready and waiting for you. Ponta. The soup never lies. Look at the supply. They count as regular ladder games. That's funny, man. Who do you guys think is going to be in the finals? Adrian or C? I think C. He's Zerg. Zerg's pretty good. It's going to be C, yeah. PvP. I don't know what's good in PvP. Still Blink Stalker, Mass? Still Mass Phoenix? Phoenix good? Okay, good. I have good memories with Phoenix.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have
We are one step closer to the $5 million prize pool. A shield battery and mineral line? Nice wall off.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Wait, is he proxying me? Bruh. You pro? Hehe. Double gateway cybernetic score. Double ass simulator.
Justice.
Is he making adepts or stalkers? Probably adepts. Some kind of new unit. Uh-oh. I think stalkers beat the deads. Must be. If there's any justice in the world, stalkers will defeat adepts. Wall the opening if he tries to shade in. I'll just wall it no matter what. Like a boss. Thanks for the tip, chat. We now in this for the $5 million together.
State thy bidding.
Order, she said.
Cold is the void. We are one with the shadow.
Siravek, cry on. I will comply. The skies are lit. I am Orkfield online.
Oh, I should have cancelled the pylon again.
You require my skills.
Successful. Where? Time for battle. Highlight for hire. Engaging the enemy. On the wings of justice.
I am the heart of dark.
We are the successful. I am eager to strike. I will comply. Probes are under attack.
Oh, I was warned about this. I should have done the shield battery. GG. So over.
I am the voice voice of the eclipse.
How can one stupid oracle kill so much, huh?
Not enough energy.
I'll never kill that many with
Where do our
phoenixes.
enemies lurk? Understood. I am eager to real. Teleport successful. Engaging the enemy.
I didn't pay any heed to the ancient prophecies.
Zero. You require more Vespine gas. Not for all. The skies await. On call. For honor. You require more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals. On the wings of justice. You require more Vespine gas. Warpfield, Ziravek, cry on! We are the blades of pride. Are under attack. You have not enough minerals. I am eager to strike. You have not enough minerals. Your probes are under attack. You have not enough minerals. Time for battle. You have not enough.
This is so sad. Oh, he won. I thought I won. I don't have enough energy to kill everything.
Command. I am eager. The same.
Die.
Not enough energy. Warpfield online. We embrace.
Dark Shrine. JJ. Diamond tournament, you have been eliminated. I need to pet Logan right now. Unsubbed? Really? Man. Adepts into one oracle. Oh, that oracle killed so much. And we have phoenixes too. Yikes. Minus 67 MMR. I can't believe he's sleeping through this. I know, right? Disappointing. Wait. There's a third place decider? No. I thought it looks asymmetric, but that's just how it looks. For a smart guy, you are really stupid. Thanks. Don't know how to feel about that. Luckily, I don't attach my self-worth to that comment. Well, let's go, let's play some Zerg ladder. $12 pool every game. So my MMR is separate here, right? So I'm gonna start with like low gold again. Jules. Protoss.
We require more minerals.
I do 3 base Mas Mutalisk. Good, very good. I generally play Lurker Drop. I see a probe. He's gonna cheese me, isn't he? Why would he scout so fast? Man, drones sound so delectable. Nice try. Wait, I forgot a queen. Wait, it's only just available. Never mind. We're fine, chat. I was like, oh my god, I haven't made a queen all game. Wait, spawning pool is a requirement. Cool. We cool. Two gateways. Oh.
Spawn more overlords. Metamorphosis complete. Not enough.
Greetings, friend.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Oh, 2 hit. It's crazy.
We require more. We require unacceptable. Our forces are under attack. Our
What? What the frick is that? Carriers have arrived. This is a new build. Only the best of the best play it.
Mineral field. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Unacceptable metamorphosis complete.
Unacceptable metamorphosis complete.
Unacceptable. We must place that on metamorphosis complete.
How do you... Infestation pit, yes, okay. I remember that correctly. How many workers do I have? Only 63? Lol.
Mineral
Let's go.
field depleted.
No wonder I got no money.
Unacceptable.
Are they still good? Investors?
Metamorphosis complete. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
Wait, I forgot to larva. Repeatedly.
Metamorphosis complete. Metamorphosis complete. Our forces tumor is under
Creep tumor is under attack. Thanks for the warning.
our forces.
Neural parasite E.
Tumor is under attack. The tumor is under attack.
Oh no, my creep tumor.
Mutation complete. A creep tumor is under attack. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Hey, I'm maxed, but I'm weak.
Our forces are under attack. A creep tumor is under attack.
Assimilation success. Assimilation successful. Assimilation successful.
Unacceptable. Our forces are under attack.
Okay. 200 food still. That's probably a very standard PVZ. Assimilation successful. Can you neural while burrowed? I don't know. I thought about that. I remember burrowed investors doing stuff. You can shift to inject multiple times. What? I can just take a queen and shift tap 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 and it's gonna queue it up? No way. What?
Greetings,
So they made it
friend.
really easy. 3 times you can queue it up. So everyone's a macro god now? What about chrono? Can you shift triple chrono? I don't think so, right? Because you can overwrite chrono boost.
Mineral field.
You need the energy for it. Okay, so it's a cover story for weak players. Protoss is the only skill race left. Okay, got it. Understood. Understood. Still, that felt pretty challenging. It's less efficient if you queue up. Why? Is there like a delay or? Each injects now give fewer larvae than before. Oh, okay. So it's a help for beginning players and intermediates, and it's a nerf to top zergs. That's good, I guess. It looks like top zergs can still distinguish themselves well enough. No, it's not. It's exactly the same. Okay, now my head is exploding. How did you change the in-game console? That's actually possible via your time supply capped 125. That's fixable via your collection consoles, and then there's a list here. I have the Warcraft Reforged Spoils of War edition. With Zerg, I went for Scourge. It's so much fun watching you play StarCraft II, says Kaiji. I remember first hearing about you long time ago. Huge inspiration. Oh, thanks, Kaiji. Are you a streamer too? Hey Grubby, do you know anything about Ladder to War 3 Reforged yet? I couldn't find any on the internet. It's not available yet. And we don't know when it's coming. 7 to 8 Corruptors. Yes, I remember Corruptors being good against carriers. But then you can't assimilate them with Corruptors, can you? I think I'll play 5 games of Zerg and then Terran, maybe. Oh, you're an Overwatch player, Kaichi. Cool. I love Overwatch. ZVZ. FPS, I learned a lot about RTS from you. Cool.
We require more minerals.
I don't know the build. I think I'm gonna do Overlord 14 and then Extractor trick.
We require more minerals.
12 bull. Man, chat is so cheesy.
We require more minerals.
Greetings, friend.
Man, you know, Zerg versus Zerg is part of the reason why I never tried to pro Zerg. I just couldn't imagine ending my entire career over one wrongly placed baseling. Baneling. Baseling. One wrongly placed baneling against my links.
We require more minerals.
You know what's weird? I don't remember whether I used to go for hatcheries on Control Group 4 or 5, but I think even then I was messing up. 5, I forgot what I put.
We require more minerals. We require more
Last
minerals.
game, I was messing up with 4 and 5 all game, so for the longest time ever, I did not have something on my control group that I should have had. Yeah, I can't make queens until spawning pool finishes. I didn't make the rules. I wonder how many hatcheries is too greedy. Would 4 be too much? I remember playing against a Zerg once that went for quad hatch before pool. I was Protoss. It was pretty hard to stop them too, if you're not planning a cheese.
We require more.
We require more minerals.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Need an overlord?
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Now we save up for a metabolic boost. Oh, I think I had my queens on 5. That's it. Hatcheries on 4. I think I figured it out.
We require more minerals. Enough energy. We require more minerals.
Oh, he already... Uh-oh.
We require. The high cluster is under attack.
Or just massing Zerglings? What about second bases?
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
I'm dead. If he attacks, I'm dead. Those of you who are about to die, I salute you.
Our forces are under attack.
Just don't attack, lol.
Command. We require more. A creep tumor is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. We require more Vespene gas. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable command. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. field depleted. Mutation complete. We require more minerals. Depleted. The hive cluster is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Forces are under attack. Unacceptable command. Unacceptable command. We require more minerals. We require.
I only have 52 drones.
Our forces are under attack. We require. Forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. So more over. The hive cluster require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
It's time for the all army hotkey. All army hotkey wins! I really didn't want to press it because there's zerglings everywhere, and I've done so much micro to put zerglings here and there and check the expo and the scout and see him coming but if shit hits the fan, it's time to ring the bells. F2, A move, come to the motherland's defense, and it worked. By God, did it work. Cool. I don't know StarCraft lore. Would Zerg ever attack Zerg? Yes, Zerg would attack Zerg. If the broods have gone... how to say... If the broods have lost their overmind or their queen, they could go... how to say... Wild West. And also... Zergs that lived on Char are prime Zergs, I believe. If I remember Heart of the Swarm campaign correctly. They had never gone under the control of an Overmind. So they had like special abilities, but they were kind of weak and we crushed them. Though I didn't play on Brutal. Xerus, yes, Xerus, Primal Zergs. Not playing on Brutal Omega Law. Well, I was just trying to make it fast. Get the story and then go back to multiplayer. So here's the thing. I actually don't ever F2 a move. I put it on F8. But the concept is the same. Isn't fungal growth the counter to mass muta in CVZ? It should be. I was so scared that he would fungal growth my cluster of mutas. What I just did only works in league placement opponent MMR 3633. I felt like playing multiplayer more, the Gears. I'm still gonna play Nova campaign eventually. Today is a story of let's do this. Oh, let's do this instead. Oh. And very, 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 very far down, SC2 multiplayer backend. Not that far down. There's an overlord spot near natural on most maps where ground units can't see it. Great for early scouting, except CVZ. Right. I think I could see myself getting back into SE2. We're really in a weird spot with Reforged right now, where a lot of features got removed from Classic. Now that we're playing on Reforged, the sounds are still really janky. Imagine if in StarCraft Brood War, you had Dragoons. They always die beep, 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 and instead they died like a Corsair. Or they died like Probe. That's what we have right now in Warcraft. There are a number of sounds messed up. And I know they're gonna probably fix it eventually. I know probably. I think maybe. But it still feels weird. So... Archers? Yeah, Huntresses still have Timmy the Villager's death sound. They shouldn't have touched classic sound at all. True. And I don't know if it's a mistake or not. I don't care if I don't like the Reforged art. It would have been nice if it was more like StarCraft Remastered. But the sounds, man. I don't know if they're bugs. The Huntress has the Dryad death sound. Grunt has a Death Knight death sound. It's really disconcerting. And Archers have one of her normal death sounds, and the other 4 are not safe for work. Like legitimately, if you have that on, people will think you're watching something. Ah, Zerg is really challenging. One sec, I need a break. I need some food, and Logan too. I'm gonna keep playing. Feel free to stay, and you can watch a VOD in my absence.
Friend.
There is ESL DreamHack going on. I'll just put that on for Warcraft, and I'll be right back. That's a DreamHack tourney. Guess I'll just keep StarCraft music on. I'll be right back. Gonna get snacky snack for me and for Logos. I don't think you're allowed to do this. You actually are allowed to take the clean feed. This is kind of like it. I don't even have the music on anyway. I asked them the rules of how to watch and they didn't say anything. So I guess there are no rules. I'm not using the audio, it should be fine. I've been asking all day what the rule. That's why I'm not casting this, because they couldn't tell me any rules. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go. What a nice break. Maybe we'll watch StarCraft Vault while I'm. Let's see. What's a recent tournament we can watch? Innovation versus
I
Serral.
want to see you dance like that, winner.
Well, we,
Oh,
got,
you
we
did-
got to see Dark vs Maru. It was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was amazing. Literally, no hope. Anyway.
all right.
I thought you were actually thinking it was amazing, but no, it was once again a small segue.
Yeah.
Oh well, here we go.
All right, down here in the bottom right, in the blue, the big Terran powerhouse. Let's see if he can take it out. Down here in the bottom right, he
Greetings,
is
friend.
Innovation. So many Terran fans here.
God, this event looks amazing to be at.
Left-hand corner from
The
Finland,
tropical-
the Finnish
tropical.
phenom. We're looking inside of the main base of
Greetings,
Serral.
friend.
Few Serral fans out
Hey, thanks for the sub,
He
Soldo.
looks so focused every time he plays. You guys notice that?
You too, Dirkhuizen.
Have you seen when he like loses? He like whispers incantations and stuff at his.
I thought that never happens.
Well, it doesn't happen too often. That's why it's interesting. He wins a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, TV.
I'm gonna mute my mic for a bit so that you don't hear me eat.
I really wanted to hear your thoughts on them. Do you think they're
OP or not OP?
super good? Yeah, OP, not OP?
I don't know. Like, I will give my honest opinion because I haven't played this patch enough. In fact, I don't think I played against Lurkers once, so
All
I
right.
can't tell. But from looking from it, they look strong. So I don't know, man.
What do you think
You-
is
you-
the weakest Zerg unit special?
Doesn't exist.
Nice
Is there a
balanced
Zerg
commentary.
unit better?
Can you name it? Because I can find it. Which one is it?
Is there a weak Terran unit?
Yeah.
Which one?
You
Don't.
Really? You want me to list them?
Give me
Mine
the weakest
is
Terran
bad.
unit.
Marauder is garbage. Raven doesn't do anything.
All right.
Battlecruiser is shit.
Okay.
Anyway. So, it seems like Innovation is playing like a 3CC build, pretty standard on this map. And that question is if we're going to Bion to make. I know Innovation doesn't really like mech that much. So, but Bion on this map is very hard to win, you know?
Pretty
overall.
early creep tumor.
So,
It's just not a lot of great tank spots.
it's just playing Bion on this map is quite complicated because it's quite far. And there's not really good play position to attack. And the counter attack is quite easy for Zerg.
Lots of wide open paths and areas to flank and so on as well. Fast overlord speed here for Serral, so he is going to be able to get the scout reasonably early on that third command center, but it's not the fastest possible overlord speed. He's still got link speed kicking in.
You know what's funny about this? About the overload speed? Remember when it was 100 before the
Yeah. I was
No
just gonna
one
think
on their
that.
mom got that upgrade. And they said, no, it's too expensive. We cannot get it. It's impossible. We will die to anything. And now what happens after they put it back to 100? They still get over the speed.
Yeah.
Freaking
We
Zerg
cannot
players.
get it, and it's
freaking
impossible.
Zerg players, man.
It's
Can't
not
believe
possible,
them.
man.
This is like the fragile psychology of the StarCraft
Yeah.
player, though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's,
yeah.
there's so much stuff that's so good, and it's like you change some value slightly, and everyone's like, "Oh no, like we can use it now." It's like, did that 25 minerals in gas really change anything?
Yeah, apparently it does.
Get stuck in our habits, I think, man.
That's just good Zerg marketing, all right? You put it on sale and
Why do TOS players get a bad rep in StarCraft? Because Blizzard designed the Protoss race to be more of a around certain tech paths and with chrono boost that it leads to a kind of feast or famine kind of situation. It's either gonna work technically or it's gonna fail technically. A lot of tricks in their book. So it doesn't feel as skillful to get defeated by a trick like Dark Templar or Cannon Rush or whatever. Something that the Protoss basically designs and works on by himself against AI with replays, or whereas the brute force, mass creep tumor, mass larva, mass unit, drones everywhere, macro, bases, drops, multitask, those feel a little bit more like true StarCraft, but it's not really Protoss' fault, of course. It's the design of the race. And I believe much has been done in Legacy of the Void to make Protoss more macro-like as well. But yeah, it's things like the Sentry, the Dark Templar, the Oracle that can feel very feast or famine.
And people get used to it, but you still got to subscribe.
Hey, don't kill the tumor. Ooh, I thought for a second the queens. No,
People
no,
didn't
no,
hate
no,
me.
either.
So
Oh my
Oh, yeah,
Sarah
wait a
hates his own
second.
units.
Sometimes,
Like
some
the
people
bully
did.
gang of Queen.
he's playing bio with the standard standard for this map, which is 4 Hellions, to make like the extra barracks. So he's playing like the super standard build on this map. Oh, sorry, and Zero is going fast. He's gonna go fast bailing speed, which is, I think against 3CC builds, honestly, it's better to go to Evos, but bailing speed works as well.
Yeah, of course, the double upgrade is going to be a little bit delayed, but it's all about getting up the big economy, right? Well-timed
Yeah.
4th base. Good ling splits here. The Hellions realize that they'll get surrounded if they do die.
Yeah. I like how Innovation tries it out, and he's a little bit. He's like, no, I'm going up against Cyril. It's probably not going to happen, right? Like, he's very on point with all his little moves. Always has just enough units to defend against that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't remember the last time I saw Cyril take a lot of damage from like a bunch of Hellions.
Oh, actually, he made 6 Hellions, so his barracks are gonna be really late because of the 3CC. I didn't even pay attention. But his upgrades are good, so his 2 medevac timing is not gonna be that quick. But as long as he can trade well with the Helios and not lose them for free, it's okay, I think. With the new creep change, it actually helps a lot, this kind of plays.
Yeah, whereas normally you'd stop at just 4 Hellions, right? Get those, double medevac stim pressure is kind of the big key point, right?
Yeah.
That's where you can really start just pushing the queens back, clearing the creep out.
Not only stop, you also like wouldn't even try to kill the tumors because what ends up happening is you take damage on the cars for a cancel tumor, which they don't really care.
So upgrades here very late, obviously, for Cyril. He did opt to go for that very quick bailing nest and then the quick bailing speed upgrade, like you already mentioned as well. Do you like this build for Zerg?
I think it's honestly better against 2-base pressure than against 3CC, but it's still fine against 3CC. It's safe, very safe,
Yeah.
Like it's a super safe way to play the matchup.
That's kind of how he played against Sue as well in the ZVZ that we saw him play yesterday. He just simply played extremely safe, didn't cut any corners, and just went for, just outplaying his opponent in the mid game. So I wonder what's going to happen here.
You got the Hydra Den coming up pretty early on. Some players have just been like, well, the Hydras are for lurkers now. Lingbane, we're just going to rely on that and go into lurkers with Hive and all those upgrades. But I feel like there's kind of an opening here for the mid-game Hydra Lingbane and maybe put some pressure on Inno and make sure he doesn't take any damage to these drops.
When I played Zero, he played Hydra in Bane. He didn't really play Lurker, so.
Yeah, I guess it's like a possible transition if you really
it's
want
possible.
to. Yeah. Like in the past, it wasn't that great, but you don't really want to get too many lurkers with 8 range anyway. I guess it would be okay defensively, but I think it would opt for a Hive before lurkers.
Yeah, Ultra is still a pretty good unit, right? Definitely can still do the big ground poundy style, maybe
So
go up to a super high worker count.
tanks. Oh, he's making a tank now. Is that
Yeah.
the first tank on the operation? That seems a little late. No?
He's got tons of Marines right
Okay,
now.
so he skipped tank completely really quick, so his production is a lot faster.
His SCV count is really high as well, though, for this point in the game already.
His what? Sorry?
Like his SCV count is
Yeah,
already
yeah,
up
it's
to
because
72.
there's a CPU, yeah. And the creep is actually quite back, so this is very good for innovation so far, I think. Very good play.
Cyril pushing back the first 2 medevacs. This is just kind of the creep control situation. Innovation picking up a 4th base on location. And, well, creep halfway across the map. I feel that everybody's just doing their normal standard build in game 1.
Actually,
Well, innovation is...
Innovation skip a lot of things by playing tanks really late, so he could have died to some stuff, but he got away with it, so I think he's ahead, to be honest, a little bit.
Oh, you like his position?
Yeah.
Oh, good splits as well, though he does get cleaned up.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very nice cleanup. Good splits in both positions here from Cyril. Obviously, Innovation just looking to get a few banelings where he can.
Oh, Beyond, is that you?
That was some insane splits, actually, as well on the target fires there.
Yeah.
Really nicely done. Now, the Zerg can go across now. This is painful, right? They're slowing this down.
Very fast, up to 8 barracks here for Innovation Special. So he's just got his second siege tank production kicking in only now at 8 minutes 20. He's going to have a lot of Marauders coming in. I mean, do you think Innovation in the past, I've seen him stay on mid-game a long time, right? Like lots of just bio tank Liberator pushing.
Yeah.
I don't see him go up to Ghosts in the recent past.
No, he goes to Ghosts, but like way later. But you know what's interesting about what he played is that, yes, he skipped the first tanks, but he made his second factory way faster because he had more money. So his tank count is not going to be that terrible when he pushes before Hive or whatever the hell with the 2-2.
Innovation's been right on top of those upgrades. Like you said, he kind of cut the tanks and a few other extraneous things early on. And the 2-2 timing, this is kind of the classical push. We got a bunch of tanks, a little bit of an upgrade advantage for the Terran, while the Zerg tries to hold on and either get Hive tech or go for some sort of counter attack.
This is the Eno move, by the way. 3 medevac drop against Hydra. He very likes this. But I'm surprised. He has a Viking, but the Viking is like sitting somewhere that's useless instead of here. See?
Yeah,
What the
he's
hell is-
flying past like 7 overlords as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
imagine the Viking.
What's that upgrade? The third one from the right? Is that Hydralisk range or something? Okay.
Viking is there.
Yeah, I think he'd actually cleared it out earlier, but it was a few minutes ago in this
People
game.
didn't
so
used
he
to
really
make
needs get that Viking.
Hydras against
Spotted a
Terran
big lane
ever.
attack
I'm
looking to come in.
surprised.
There is 3-4 siege tanks behind that planetary. Serral's just going to look to blow up the planetary and get out.
yeah, he's just going to right-click it. Well, I guess it's already gone. A couple of siege tanks will also be picked up on the retreat. Do you think it's a worthwhile trade? Like, that's a lot of resources for a planetary, right?
No, it's good. We can kill 2 tanks as well.
Yeah.
How
It
did
feels
Hydra
like
get
Serral
buffed?
never like overdoes it on the
90?
front, like some players. will
90
just
health?
move
Oh,
half
there's
their
no
armor.
Veiling
Wow.
to drop.
Yeah, there's a couple just
And
got
Why?
I trust the Beyond Mike
Just
right
as
here.
that's-
How did they get nerfed?
If he's Gosu, he killed this.
I mean, how did the rest get nerfed to compensate for it?
Failed to simultaneously focus down 5
This
demons.
move is really good, by the way. He's gonna drop behind the mineral as well. Yeah.
Oh, reinforces his army.
Very nice moves.
Thor's
Hydra's
got
coming up. He's
buffed
gonna
and
push
made
that
Mutas
back.
less
Redrop
viable.
in the main base
Ah.
as well, though. Only a few Zerglings there, so this is just nice.
But
annoying
Hydra
move
lost
by
attack
Innovation.
speed.
Serral here at equal work accounts with Inno. Inno's got mules as well.
Oh, wow, that's huge. He manages to get a couple of those Medivacs.
One of them was full, I think, too.
Yeah.
It was an F2, wasn't it?
No.
Like one.
No,
Oh, second one. Yeah, second full one.
Ooh, he's just lost so much units. Like,
Yeah.
he wants to push in the middle. That army's got to go home. That's actually a really
You
small
just siege
force.
there and try
So-
to kill the creep. That's it.
Vipers are out right now as well. He's getting energy on them, I'm sure, trying to delay this push as much
Oh, this
as
is
possible.
crazy.
No, he could just go right now because all of the tanks are currently on siege. He's gonna just simply attack move as everything walks onto the creep.
That was a crazy move by Innovation. I mean, that was a massive overstep. He just lost so many Marines. He thought Serral would still be spread across his bases, but
Yeah.
Innovation just pushing a little bit too deep there.
I think he probably assumed that he was gonna wait for the Vipers to have energy.
How
So he
did
just wanted to go a little bit
how
further
did
than
Thor's
normal,
get
but-
buffed?
But Serral knew he killed so many units there, so no matter how good your macro is, you're not gonna make units spawn. We don't play Protoss.
I think Innovation was kind of still on the default, feeling like he still had those drops, but after losing a couple medevacs, there's nothing keeping Serral from being in the middle of the map. Kind of Innovation not really realizing how much he's lost, and being out there means
These
now
veg are from my
Serral's
own
gonna have
garden.
hive
I
tech,
didn't
80
know
more
that
drones. He gets
this particular piece of stem of the pak choi was a bit fibrous.
for the break here on the planetary at the 4.
Cloud, by the way.
Good blinding clouds on the siege tanks on the planetary as well. That means that the banelings can
Thor's
roll
range has
straight
been
on
buffed,
into that
and they have
Caroline
better
planetary
DPS.
fortress once again
Cool.
falls. And Serral's looking extremely dominant. This looks very much so like a Serral game. Just simply slowly taking a small lead here and there and then eventually outplaying his opponent.
I mean, without the tank count and with such a low Marine count, you can
Yeah.
see how long it takes to even gun down the
I
units.
love
There's just
gardening,
so little
Dina.
DPS in Innovation's army right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I mentioned earlier, again, like this map is really.
Do you speak
complicated with
Mandarin?
especially if you end up starting getting bad trades.
Butai hao.
Up a hill.
War shot
Now
up.
he has on 3 bases,
Butai
and
hao.
21 workers. I don't see how can he ever come back. Maybe with Gottlieb beyond micro.
Serral doesn't even need to fight here. He could just fall back to the creep if he really wants to.
Yeah, I don't think the
That's what
games
he
today
does
are
right
worth
now.
it,
Banelings
Orcas.
will be joining the rest of the Zerg army as well, and Innovation is desperately kiting back. But keep in mind, his main and his natural are going to be pretty much empty at this point. He needs this base.
The only saving grace here is 3-3 finishes up for Inno. He's on top of the upgrades. He kind of, it almost feels like he refuses to go for the things like Liberators and Ghosts and rely on the Marine tank. So he's got maybe another minute up until Serral's upgrades finish up. Or maybe the Ultralists hit the field.
Aren't
This
banelings
is-
really
if
cost
Serral
efficient?
overcommits, maybe there's an opportunity, but there's about a minute on the
They
clock.
should cost like a quarter extra food.
Bailey don't care about
Greetings,
upgrades.
friend.
Just roll and kill everything anyway.
Can you have chickens where you live?
You
Yes.
play any Zerg ever?
Okay,
What's
yes.
your Marmot Zerg? I'm actually curious.
But I've heard from many neighbors that the chickens,
1v1 me, bro.
unless you make a really, really good cage, they have a high chance of being eaten. 'Cause there's, like,
Almost
stoats.
finished up. And Serral,
And I forgot all the names.
He's
Polecats,
not already
stoats.
Yeah,
Like there's so
Well,
many
you saw, like,
overlords here.
like
Yeah, like
Badgers.
there's massive overlords in the dead space, and it keeps on
Logan.
spawning all these medevacs. Look at the queens. Ugh.
Supply efficient, yes, supply efficient. Not cost efficient.
One queen.
Innovation's hopes in this game are in the late.
Where do you live? I live in a kind of rural, semi-village, semi-city, rural place.
New angle, just as Innovation's trying to take the central base at the 6 o'clock
And
location, the bottom of the map.
it's very out of the city, basically. I grew up in a suburban city-like place where gardens were small or tiny. House prices were high. We moved to a more rural place because there's no real reason for us to live in the city. So we can now have a nice vegetable plot. No, tell us your exact address. I'm done watching this. Sorry for those that wanted to see the rest. I finished my food. How's the internet speed? The exact same. I asked before we moved here. The eggs from backyard chickens are amazing. Yeah. Do you eat the shell too, Deepna? Do you bike as transportation? I used to. You compost them. Yeah, we compost them with a wormery as well. But you can also directly feed them to your dog. If they're organic eggshells, just crunch them to a dust. Good for the food, for the dog. The chickens can eat their own shells too, but that's something I never did. It's a good calcium recycling, but I didn't want them to get used to eating their own eggshells, because I'm worried that they'll eat their own eggs. Yeah, we have a worm bed. Like a kind of a tower, an upwards migration tower, Deepna. We bought worms like 6 years ago. They delivered them by mail. Can you believe it? Like a few thousand worms. And then you just start your own culture with them. And they've been alive and replicating ever since. You can put all your vegetables there. And then they excrete really, really fertile soil. Yeah, red wrigglers. That's it. I'm a fan. Alan Ford. What?
We require more minerals.
He is my... He is my Warcraft 3 request account. That's incredible.
We require more minerals.
Mate, the first snipe. That's incredible. He's me. This is that Will Smith movie with the younger self. Isn't Alan for GM? I recognize the name for some reason. That's my account in Warcraft 3. Well, was when Classic still existed.
Field depleted.
I'm playing a little greedy. I wonder if I'm gonna pay the price for it. The ultimate price.
Mineral field depleted.
No gas is very greedy. Yeah, I know. But at least I know. I'm not doing it ignorantly. Ignorance,
Require more minerals.
ignorance greed is one thing. I'm doing
We
my
require
eyes
more
are open
minerals.
greed. Oh damn, he's got circlings. I hate it when they make circlings.
We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. We require more Vespine gas. Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. We must place that on creep. We must place that on creep.
Oh, let's get speed upgrade. Ah.
We require more Vespine gas. We require more Vespine gas. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Unacceptable command. Our defeated.